Good morning. It is Friday, November 18th, maybe? I can't remember the day. 19th? But we are in Bismarck, North Dakota, leaving the hotel. It is 3 degrees. I've been warming the car up for like 20-25 minutes. And I am ready now. This is the coldest I've been in the last 20-25 years. And I think I'm gonna have like 3 days of this. This is day 3 or day 2, and I'll be done with it. No more winter trips like this in the winter. But we're gonna hit the road and hope it's not as icy as yesterday, because that was stressful. Hotel was awesome. Probably my favorite one of the trip. The only down thing was the internet wasn't very fast, but other than that, it was great. No complaints. I slept awesome. Let's see. Try and get out of here. Wow, it is a
turn right to Skyline Crossings.
Sheet of ice. So this Mexican restaurant, right across the parking lot from the hotel, was packed last night. Oh, there's a Culver's here. I didn't even see that. The Mexican restaurant.
400 feet, turn left to Skyline Boulevard.
It's called Churros and Tequila. And then there's a Dunn Brothers Coffee Bakery Cafe. That looks really good, but I am too cold to stop there. Not even sure they're open. They gotta be. There's no one there. Oh, they're open.
Turn left to Skyline Boulevard.
Yeah, I let the car warm up nice and slow. Nothing will break. This car ain't used to freezing temperatures.
In 400 feet, turn left to US 83.
It took a few more seconds, like an extra second or two for it to turn over and start. Like it was like, I don't know.
Turn left to US 83.
Yeah, this Bismarck seems like a nice town. You know, except for the cold. It's very, very nice along this road. It's got everything you need. It's got to be affordable, I hope. The winters, though, I just can't imagine living here and going through a winter. Some hardy people, I will say that. I always thought of it as a rinky-dink town, but it's very nice and modern and clean, and you would never guess you're in Bismarck, except for the weather. Oh, I just hope it's not icy.
Proceed 1 3/4 miles on US 83.
Degrees. So the weather forecast today is cold, 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 windy, 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 and light snow, blowing snow, and partly to mostly cloudy. So I might not see negative temperatures on this trip like I thought. Like today is 3 degrees Fahrenheit. People drive fast here like it's a big city. I don't understand why they're in such a hurry. Got a nice Chevy dealership here. This is State Street, so I wonder if the Capitol is on this road. Like if you keep going, whatever direction I'm going, south, I think. Wow, the tires are down to 30 psi because it's so cold. Hopefully they warm up a little bit. I'm glad I got proper air then before I went on the trip. Otherwise I'd be in the 20s. Unbelievably cold. And I need to get over.
In 1/3 of a mile, use the leftmost lane to turn left to US 83 south towards Fargo.
Buddy. Jeez.
In 1/4 of a mile, use the leftmost lane to turn left to US 83 south towards Fargo. Turn left to US 83 south.
It is 7:22 though. The sun should be up in another 15-20 minutes. Get some dawn driving.
Proceed 171 miles on I-94.
So the roads are good in town because you don't get the wind blowing the snow like you do in the countryside. We are on I-94 East. We go to Fargo and then north to Grand Forks. Yeah, this snow in Bismarck, I wonder if it melts or if it's just here all winter. It's got to melt a little bit. slow down to 55 until the sun comes up. It's really hard to see if there's ice when it's dark like this. Fargo 189, Jamestown 96. So this is gonna be Bismarck to Jamestown. PSI on the tires is up to 32. That might be as high as they get today. That's good though. They're supposed to be at 35. That's the proper amount. They'll go a little higher. It's supposed to be like 15 today. 4 degrees right now. There comes the blowing snow again. So the YouTube channel, I think it's called Uncle Cooley something. When I asked him, I mentioned this a while back, when I asked him if he would do more snow videos, he said no. Because he did Seattle to DC in the winter. And I totally see why, because I don't know if I'll do this trip again either in the winter. It wouldn't be bad if there hadn't been snow and the roads were dry, but with the blowing snow and the ice, it's just not very fun. Sunrise is gonna be pretty. Look at that color. So I'm hoping to stay somewhere between Grand Forks and International Falls, or one of those two towns. I should be able to make it to International Falls. It's the Ice Box of America. We're gonna speed up to 60 at road it seems pretty good now, and the snow is not blowing. This might be the earliest start I've had on this trip, or close to it. Got up at 5:30, didn't mess around, showered, ate, packed the car. For one more free night at least. I signed up for one of the promotions, and I possibly can get enough points for a second free night, and then that will be it for the free nights this trip, unless they get some new promotions. Then I'll start building my points up again. Yeah, the hotel I stayed at, it's 2-star hotel, but I would say it's a 3-star. It was nice. I've stayed at some 2-star hotels, and they're way below this place. I mean, in fact, most hotels are 2 stars that I stay at. That's what you find along the interstate. 2- and 3-star hotels. Believe how nice the interstate is here. Like, it's not icy at all. So what I didn't realize is Bismarck and areas to the west, they get lake effect snow from this big lake on the, I think it's on the Missouri River north of them. Like, I couldn't believe that. It's really narrow band, but you know, it can move around, I'm sure. I don't know how long it lasts, because I would think that lake freezes or gets pretty cold quick. It's not like, you know, it's not as big as a Great Lake. It's a lot smaller. But I could see it on the radar yesterday, and I thought, wow, that's odd looking. And now I know why. Oh, look at that sunrise. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Try and get a picture of this. I get past these trees. size up to 33. That's good. I was hoping the tires would warm up once I started driving. Almost felt like I had no shocks when I left the parking lot. It was so cold. The door was like a brick. Oh, we're gonna speed up and go 65. Yeah, this is 10 times better than yesterday. Yesterday was one of my worst driving days I can remember. It was bad. Oh, that poor truck. Diesel truck, it looks like. I wonder if their fuel is frozen or gelled from being so cold. 2 degrees. I will let you know if we get into the negatives. So from here to Fargo, this road is pretty straight and flat. I wanted to do the highways and take my time, but with this weather, I don't want to risk breaking down on a highway either. A lot less services and people. So someday I will come back to North Dakota and show you the back roads. Oh, sunrise is beautiful. I love it. One degree. I think we'll be negative soon. Oh, we just hit 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. It's so weird seeing that on the car. Nice and warm though, and negative 1 degrees Fahrenheit. I did get to see my negative temperatures. That's awesome. -2. I think we're going into the deep freeze in the Great White North. wind chill's minus 25, probably minus 30. Fog up. Vents for a little bit. So when I went to load the car this morning, the rear lift gate barely wanted to open. And then I actually had to shut it because the manual thing was like frozen, I think. Or there's just, I mean, it was so heavy, the door felt so heavy. So if you go straight south, you would be in western Nebraska. Maybe North Platte-ish. A little, or possibly like, you might hit the Badlands if you went, no, I think we're past the Badlands. Yeah. We're in the, getting close to, we're probably in the middle of the state of North Dakota. Just to give you an idea how far west we are. Jamestown, 75 miles though. basically, I could put up with the cold. It's the wind that really takes a, toll on you. Like if it's not windy, you could be outside in the cold for, 5-10 minutes, really, before you start getting really cold. But when it's 20, 30, 40 mile an hour wind, it's just instant. You're just cold instantly. So I think the International Falls area, Grand Forks, could get 1 inch of snow today. I think I saw. So that'll be pretty. I want to say International Falls might have had 3 or 4 inches of snow in the last day or two. The trees should be awesome. And the sun just peeked over the horizon. Once we start going east again, you will see it. Difference a day makes. I might have been able to keep driving yesterday. I thought it was gonna be bad, but it went from horrible roads to good roads just like that when you get through Bismarck. I can't believe how the hotel filled up last night. I went to bed at 9:30, 10. And there must have been a lot of people checking in after 10, because when I got up this morning, the lot was full. And it wasn't even close to full at 9:30 at night. Can't imagine driving that late. I don't do that anymore. Back up to 1 degree Fahrenheit out of the negatives. Wow, there's a big lake south of us.